Hey guys, this is Nick, and this isn't going to be my typical video. I'm going to be sharing my tips for losing weight to basically show you how I went from this to this. But it's just a few quick, simple tricks and tips that I think almost anybody can utilize and follow. They're pretty simple, so let's get into it. So my first tip, if you're like me, you like to eat, you crave a lot, so like it's hard to try to fight that craving sometimes. For me, I actually had to change my environment. So like, I was always the fat friend, I was always the big guy, so I had actually moved in with a couple of my friends. I moved in with my friends for about 3 weeks or so. And during that time, I had started picking up more of their eating habits rather than just eating how I used to, because a part of me felt self-conscious that, oh, well, I'm a guest in their house, I'm not gonna eat more than they're gonna eat. So, and that was one thing that really helped me just generally get the whole process started, because to me, losing 100 pounds was very daunting. I mean, I went from 270 to about 175, I believe. To me, that just helped kind of get the whole process started, was just changing my environment. Tip number 2, don't drink your calories. There are so many calories in our sodas and everything we drink, like sweet tea, and just anything we consume that's a liquid going into our bodies. So many of our calories come from that. If you just drink water or even diet soda, you know, just as long as you're not getting those extra calories in, you'll be alright. Tip number 3, find a physical activity you enjoy. So, I hate running. I really do. But I love martial arts. Like, I love working the heavy bag. And that's kind of how I get my cardio in. So, like, I'll drill a lot of, like, kicking. I'll drill a lot of high kicks. I'll drill just 1 minute on the heavy bag, 1 minute off. Just stuff that kind of helps me lose a little extra weight, but also just kind of helps me feel a little healthier about myself. It just helps kind of expedite the process if you can find a physical activity that you genuinely enjoy, so it's not a chore. That's it. 4, count your calories. That's it. Just count them. There are calculators, apps on your phone that you can punch in your information and you can figure out exactly how many calories you need to eat to continuously lose weight every single day. If you keep it under that caloric limit, you will continue to lose weight. So always look at the backs of the labels of what you're eating, and even if you don't have the program, like just use like a little Word document on your phone or something and just punch it in. Anything's better than nothing if you're keeping track of it. So tip 4, count your calories. Tip 5, and this one's optional, but this I included anyway. Cook for yourself. You can make healthy alternatives of the foods you already like to eat. For example, like pizza. You can use like a cauliflower crust, non-fat cheese. It might not taste quite as good, but you know, I mean, you can still eat pizza. You can still eat a lot of the things you used to eat and still eat a lot less calories and get a lot more fiber in, so you're still full. That's why it's good to eat a lot of salads and veggies and stuff, or fruit. But then somebody's gonna be like, yeah, you get sugar in the fruit. And it's like, well, fructose is the healthy one. I'm not a dietitian by any means, but a little bit of fruit here and there is not gonna kill you. You'll be alright. You need the vitamins. So, tip 6, if all else fails, and this one is completely optional, like if you're just one of those people that is a binge eater and you have a really hard time just getting rid of that appetite, I would look into some kind of natural appetite suppressant. One of the most popular ones I can think of at the top of my head is yohimbine. That is a very common supplement you can find in most GNCs, most supplement stores online. You can find it pretty quick and easy, and it's fairly cheap. Anything to kind of help curb your appetite to just generally not eat as much. Anything helps. Anyway, y'all, it's been my technically 6, but that has been my what you want, Bubba? My cat's meowing at me. What, baby? What? Anyway, that's been my 6 tips for losing weight. The problem is a lot of people tend to overcomplicate. But the problem is a lot of people tend to overcomplicate it with fad diets and all this extra nonsense, and you've got all these fake gurus just preaching some kind of cure-all or some kind of snake oil. Fitness is a lot easier than people make it out to be. The hard part is just doing it. I mean, it's as simple as that sounds, but I don't know. It's simple but also hard at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, y'all, I hope that helps. This has been Nick from the Bandana Man channel. I normally make commentaries and funny video game content, but I'm also technically a personal trainer, so anyway, yeah, that's been Nick. Y'all have a good one, be healthy, and take care. Later!